The Elder Scrolls Online have started taking pre-orders, Smite releases the Kraken, and Marvel Heroes revamps 2 members of Cap's Kooky Quartet. Hey everyone, I'm Ashlen with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. With the release just 2 months away, the Elder Scrolls Online have started taking pre-orders. There are 2 versions available, the Standard Edition and the Imperial Edition. The Digital Standard Edition will cost you $59.99 and includes the game with 5 days of early access, plus the Explorer Pack. The Explorer Pack gives access to any race or alliance besides the Imperial and an exclusive, adorable Scuttler vanity pet. The Digital Imperial Edition will cost you an additional $20, making it $79.99. The Imperial Edition comes with the Imperial race, an Imperial white horse, and the ability to craft and transform Imperial gear, the Rings of Mara, and the Mud Crab vanity pet. The pack will also include the 5 days of early access and everything from the Explorer Pack. And if you're willing to spend a little bit more, the Retail Imperial Edition also includes a 12-inch statue of the Prince of Domination, a 224-page Emperor's Guide to Tamriel, and a printed map detailing the Alliance-controlled zones and the Ultimate Conquest. The Elder Scrolls Online is scheduled to roll out on PC and Mac on April 4th, with the console versions expected to follow sometime in June. Paradox Interactive has released Update 1.9.0, the game's last major content update before War of the Vikings release. War of the Vikings is a closed quarter combat game where players step back in time to the early 9th century when Britannia faced the Viking threat. Players get to choose between raiding and pillaging villages as Vikings or taking a defensive stance as Saxon. One of the unique features of the game is there is no single-player missions. Players must join a team in order to complete the game's content. The game isn't considered an MMORPG, but it does support massive player interaction with battlegrounds that can allow up to 64 players. In Update 1.9.0, players will get to create their very own Viking or Saxon warrior. Lots of new content has been added, including accessories that no 9th century fighter can leave home without, helmets and cloaks. Players will be able to select weapons and character perks to build a combatant that fits their playstyle. Update 1.9.0 will be the final major content update before the release, but more has been promised shortly after. Developers also mentioned that they are working on a new anti-cheat system to make sure combat stays barbarious but fair. It's only been a month since beta launch, and Blade Hunter is already upping the level cap and adding more content in its latest update. The level cap has been increased to 120, and with that new level cap comes a new realm for players to explore called the Sprite Realm. This realm comes packed with new quests and hero and nightmare dungeons. And the new realm wouldn't be complete without sprite companions. Sprites are unlocked at level 38 and give powerful attribute bonuses. And if you thought nightmare dungeons were hard, then get ready for the Citadel, a new ascending dungeon system set in a tower filled with monsters. The dungeon unlocks at level 79 and offers promising rewards for those who can clear it. To wrap up the patch, mounts and wings have also arrived. From iron horses to emerald dragons, the new mounts come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. And besides looking cool, wings provide stat bonuses and can be obtained by completing in-game challenges, crafting recipes, or through diamond recharges. As Smite nears its launch date, they've decided to up the ante for their launch tournament and release the Kraken Poseidon, the game's first limited edition skin. That's right, Poseidon, god of the oceans, is now god of the pools. Players get to shoot water at enemy gods and summon a giant rubber ducky right in the middle of a team fight. And on top of that, instead of wearing heavy armor, you get to run around in beach trunks and flippers while smacking fellow gods with a pink pool noodle. The skin will only be available until the launch of the game on March 25th. The skin will cost 600 gems, and for every Poseidon sold, $5 will be added to the total prize pool for Smite's official launch tournament. The Poseidon patch also came with another limited edition skin, Chunga Moonlight Love, a Valentine's themed skin that will be available for purchase until February 19th. Guild Wars 2's newest World vs. World map, Edge of the Mist, has been in beta testing for quite a few months, but the wait is almost over. This map is designed to help reduce World vs. World queue times and provide players with the opportunities to practice for the real deal. The update Edge of the Mist will bring with it the map and another chapter for the season finale. The content for this chapter will take place in the Edge of the Mist as Etherblades try to claim it for their mistress, Scarlet Briar. The reason behind her sudden interest in this otherworldly destination is unknown, but from what we do know of Scarlet is that she wants to destroy Tyria, and she has already proven that she will go through any lengths to do so. That's about all we know though. What the Edge of the Mist is and why it's so important is something we'll have to wait until the release on February 4th. EVE Online launched its Rubicon 1.1 update earlier this week, bringing with it lots of new features that everyone has been waiting for. One of the new features is the Sisters of EVE faction ships, which support extended travel into hostile areas. The Asterio Frigate, Stratos Cruiser, and Nestor Battleship are all versatile ships, but really shine during small group and solo missions, making them perfect for anomalies and complex excursions. And all of the ships come with additional cloaking, scanning, and hacking technologies. Update 1.1 also came with new mobile structures to add to the list, including the micro jump unit and the mobile scan inhibitor. It also added additional features for the mobile siphon units and encounter surveillance system. And with new structures come brand new tactics, including the small mobile rote siphon unit that prioritizes siphoning simple reactions over moon mats, and the small mobile hybrid siphon unit, which is designed to retrieve polymers. The new mobile siphon units allow players to interrupt production and steal mats from player-owned structures. They also have no wait period to bring them online, and they don't need to be anchored. And finally, to help players keep track of all the different ships, the developers have given us ISIS, a new system that gives us an overview and breakdown of each and every ship. Marvel Heroes shows some much needed love to Forgotten Heroes, Captain America, and Hawkeye in version 2.14. The update provided the two heroes with level 52 design reviews. For Captain America, developers aim to make him more interesting by providing more options for power use combinations and increase his wave clearing capabilities by making shield swipe an AoE basic attack. His shield slinger abilities have also been overhauled to increase impact during fights. The new abilities are called Airborne Assault, Torqued Shield Throw, and the new ultimate, Avengers Assemble. On the other hand, Hawkeye has been revamped to make him more of a single-target fighter. Abilities have been updated to make Hawkeye, well, more like Hawkeye. Developers said their goal was to allow for multiple build options and to add fun and effective ultimate and signature powers to make him as flashy and awesome as he should be. This update also added new hardcore cosmic terminals, the hardest terminals in the game this far. Intended for level 60 players, these terminals have a good chance at dropping medallions and cosmic gear. Alright guys, that's it for this week's MMO update. Thanks for watching. As always, remember to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest information, contests, and more. Again, I'm Ashlen, and I will see you next week, but until then, keep on gaming.